All right, welcome back to the channel. And today is a very special video. We are going to be going over the lead magnet checklist. So if you want to produce some straight heat for your audience that's going to have them begging to get on your list, then this is the video that you've been waiting for. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Dwayne Gaddis. This channel is all about list building, lead generation, sales funnels, video marketing. So if you're into that, make sure to smash that subscribe button, okay? But let's get into it because today is all about the lead magnet checklist. All right, so first off, there's 8 elements to a perfect lead magnet. But before we get to those 8, we actually got to take care of a little bit of homework, all right? So the first thing that you got to do on your checklist is figure out what is the desired outcome that my audience wants from consuming my lead magnet, okay? What is the one thing that they want the most? What problem am I solving? You got to do some research. You can go into Facebook groups. You can go to YouTube. You can go to Reddit. You can do Google keyword searches. I mean, you can poll your audience. If you already have a list and you want to do a deep dive survey to the list to find out what problems they're facing and then leverage that and use the information from that survey to make a lead magnet, go out and get more clients just like that. There's so many different ways, but you got to do the research. Don't cheat that part. That's first and foremost. So do the research, figure out what is the desired outcome that my people want when they consume the lead magnet, okay? Now, once we know that outcome, then we want to figure out what type of lead magnet are we actually making, okay? Are we making a report? Are we making a free guide? Are we doing a free trial? Is it a quiz? Is it a cheat sheet? Is it video training? Is it a challenge? I mean, what is it, right? So after you know the problem you're going to solve, then you got to figure out what actual type of lead magnet you are going to make. And if you need some ideas on lead magnets, then this video right here has got you covered. This is the top 20 lead magnets right now. So make sure to check that out. You'll get a boatload of inspiration from that, okay? But let's keep going. That's the first 2 steps, okay? Now, once we got that part covered, we want to come up with a title, right? And we want a type of title. You know what I mean? Like that title that is going to make someone just stop in their tracks, right? Like they're just going to slam on the brakes and say, whoa, what did I just see? That is the reaction that you want on your title. And I'm going to tell it to you like this, okay? Your lead magnet and promise result and title have to be so attractive that a person is willing to give their contact information to a complete stranger to get it. Okay? So whenever you're making your lead magnets, keep that in mind. I remember the first time that I heard that analogy, and it just changed the game for me, because now every time I make a lead magnet, that's what I'm thinking, like, hey, will this thing get a complete stranger to say, here you go, Dwayne, here's my contact info, I'll take it. If your lead magnet, if it doesn't do that, then it's the wrong lead magnet. Don't even make it, okay? So just keep that in mind. And also, look, check this out. Before I forget, I'm gonna put a link in the description below where you can actually grab the PDF version of this cheat sheet that I'm actually giving you the breakdown now. So if you want this lead magnet formula, there's a link in the description below. Go ahead and grab that. And if you've gotten value so far, smash that like button while you're at it, okay? That way it'll help the algorithm work its magic and maybe help somebody else find this and they'll be able to build their list up too, all right? So let's move on and get into the 8 elements of the perfect lead magnet. This is really the meat and potatoes of this whole deal, all right? So element number 1, your lead magnet needs to be quick and easy to consume. You don't want the lead magnet to be some roadblock in the process, okay? It should be something that they can sit down, read it, watch it, listen to it, whatever, consume it quick, get a result quick, and that way it can cement you in their mind as an expert. And before we move on, these aren't in any particular order. They are all important. They synergize together, okay? So it's not like, well, it needs to be quick and easy, but as long as it's that, then it's perfect. No, when we go over the rest of these, synergy, okay? You have to apply every single one of these to your lead magnet. If you can't check every box, go back and fix it, all right? So number one was quick and easy. Number two, high actual value. Your lead magnet is a representation of you. Like they say, there's no impression like the first impression. Your lead magnet is that first impression. So you want to make sure that it's something good. I'll never forget, like when I was growing up and I was in my 20s, I had went in to like sell life insurance for MetLife, and the direct rep that was like trying to bring me on board, he really liked me, but he kind of knew me. He had gotten to know me on more of a personal level, right? So like he knew my charisma, my swag, so to speak. And he was like, yo, I think this guy is the goods. But check it out. When I went to meet the big boss, he wasn't feeling me. And one of his complaints was, well, you know, the guy's tie was kind of off to me, right? I was the guy, right? So like my tie was kind of off to the side. It wasn't tied great. I mean, hey, check it out, man. Your boy had to teach himself really how to tie a tie for the most part. So it is what it is, but it wasn't right. So look, that first impression bombed. And so because that first impression bombed, they didn't want to give me the gig. I mean, yo, check that out. Imagine like somebody not wanting to give you a straight commission job, right? like, yo, that's cold-blooded. So the reason why I want to let y'all know that is first impressions are super important. Your lead magnet is your first impression. It needs to be high actual value. Now, the next piece to that is it needs to have significant perceived value. So that means that the result has to actually be something of value, right? Like the person has to look at it and say, whatever's inside of that, I really want it. There's some value in that. I'm glad that I'm getting it for free. What a steal, right? So significant perceived value. The next thing is that your lead magnet, it needs to build goodwill because you're using it to really pre-frame your audience to engage with you and to engage with your business, right? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you want to facilitate a transaction with them. And in order to get them to be more receptive, you got to build up some goodwill. And so don't forget that element. The next element is instant satisfaction, okay? Your market wants the solution now. They don't want to wait. It's funny because I literally, before I shot this video, I saw a post on Facebook where someone was like, hey, am I the only person that goes to YouTube and like searches for something, and then I go to like the shortest video and watch that one? And then like they kind of finish it off by saying, 15 minutes to learn how to do like something in an Excel worksheet is wild. And that's true. Look, people don't always want typically long, drawn out stuff. They want instant satisfaction. So keep that in mind with your lead magnet. I'm not saying that every lead magnet is 2 pages, but what I am saying is that for whatever the result that you're trying to get them, it needs to be able to get them there in the shortest time frame possible. Okay. Now, the next element is that your lead magnet needs to speak to a tangible, promised end result. Okay. Hey man, when you give me your email address, this is the thing that you're going to learn. Like, let's take, for example, that lead magnet that I'm going to put that link in the description below. Okay. When you download that thing and you get this cheat sheet with these 8 elements and everything else that you need to do to make a fire lead magnet, that's a tangible promise result. Get the cheat sheet, follow the elements, use it as a guide, make a fire lead magnet, tangible promised end result. Okay. Your lead magnet needs to do the same thing. And check this out. Drop a like on this video. If any of this is resonating with you, let me know. Drop a like on this video, and then that way I know that this is the type of stuff that you guys want to hear. Okay? All right, next element. Solve one problem. Solve one problem. This, again, talk about that synergy, right? Instant satisfaction, tangible promise result, solve one problem. If you try to solve 10 problems, you should have just made a course. Real talk. You want to solve 10 problems? Make a course. Because the person is not going to get instant satisfaction. There's going to be too many steps. They're not going to consume it. And if they don't consume your lead magnet, then it has the adverse effect. True story. I have a separate inbox where I just collect lead magnets, man. Y'all probably got it too. And let me tell you something. Hey, raise your hand out there virtually, right? If you ever opted in for a lead magnet, forgot you even did it, and then opted in like a month or two later when you saw the ad again, right? I'm not the only one. I can't be. Seriously, I actually downloaded a lead magnet, right? Opted in, browsed it. It was too long. Couldn't even really finish it. Okay, whatever. And then months later, I'm still like, oh yeah, that sounds like a pretty cool, tangible promise result. Let me get that thing. I open it up and I'm like, oh snap, I already had this thing already. Oh my goodness. Guess what? I don't even remember who sent it to me. Why not? Because I didn't consume it. Now, one of my mentors, Ryan Levesque, Quiz Funnel, right? Beast. He had a lead magnet where he was giving away like a Quiz Funnel swipe file. Yo, that was a really dope lead magnet. Super high production value. I was able to go through it, read it, right? And what did it do? It created more desire. So I just started going deeper in the rabbit hole. What books did he write? Where's his YouTube channel? Where's his Facebook page? But it all started with the right lead magnet. So make sure that you're solving one problem so that way they can consume it, get the results, and cement you as the expert to them, okay? And then the final element is that your lead magnet needs to be super direct. No vague language, no shrouded in mystery or anything else like that. Be ultra specific in the solution, ultra specific for the market and who it's for, ultra specific in what they need to do to actually get the results. And when you do that, when you fulfill those elements, you will have a fire lead magnet on your hands that I promise you is going to have your market and your audience just knocking down your virtual door to get on your list. Okay, so there it is. That's the video. That's the lead magnet checklist. Again, if you got some value from it, smash that like button. But also let me know in the comments below, like, what do you always do when you're making a lead magnet? I'd love to expand this list. 8 elements is good, but I'm sure there's probably a couple of more things that could easily go on there. So let me know what are some of the things on your lead magnet checklist when you're out there doing that. And until the next time, peace.